Hello YouTubers, here again to talk to you about yet another Stanislavski technique that you will find useful in rehearsal, especially when you're like my students here doing the Page to Stage exam, and we are studying today DNA by Dennis Kelly. So specifically two techniques we want to talk about now. They are Hotseating and also the emotion memory, both very important Stanislavski techniques. I'm joined by my lovely student Ben, and he's going to talk to us about Hotseating first. Hi Ben.
Hi.
Talk to me about Hotseating.
Well, Hotseating is when you sit down in a chair and you are in the sort of character of your character. And you sit down and people will ask you questions about sort of your character and how they're feeling and like what they're doing at the moment. And then you've got to answer that in the way that your character would answer that if it was actually them. Yeah,
that's a really good explanation. So then, what are the benefits then of using like Hotseating? Like how is it helpful?
Well, you can sort of use it to sort of get more into the sort of feel of the character and sort of maybe get to know them a bit more and get to know more about them through it.
Excellent, excellent. That's really good. So linked into that then, you're also going to be talking to us about emotion memory. Now this is one of my favourite kind of realistic approaches to a character. So can you tell me a bit about what emotion memory is?
Well, emotion memory is you sort of get more feeling across when you're playing a character. So if the character in the scene is feeling like really sad, then if you're playing that character, then you might think of something that makes you sad, so that you can sort of convey that emotion more effectively to the audience.
Excellent. That's really good. I'm sure the guys at home will want to know like a real example. So tell us a bit about like an emotion memory that you've been using, maybe, for your character.
I've been playing Adam, so he's quite sort of, since he's been like sort of left by his friends and they've all sort of forgotten about him, he's quite sort of sad, sort of down in the dumps. So I do sort of like quite a sort of sad memory that maybe like I have like from my past, like I don't know, something just sort of from my past life.
Don't start crying, please. Don't start crying. No, no. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, you can just sort of use like different ones from your past. So maybe like if like maybe one of your pets has died, something like that. But obviously don't think of it too much because otherwise you'll just burst into tears on stage.
Yeah.
Which would be very good.
No, absolutely. Wouldn't you? Absolutely right. Right. Thank you for that, Ben. Very helpful. Very informative. Emotion memory and Hotseating. Very good for building character. See you next time.